Ready? Let's do it. Alright, this is another video, long waiting video. It's been a long time since we have done one for OPP for many reasons, but we gotta look around what's going on right now, and this is long overdue. OPP has been silent on what's going on right now for the simple fact that our model is, we've been talking, the time for complaining, that shit's over. The time for action, that's what's going on right now. We need to take back our authority. Playtime is over. Think deeper. That's what we need to do right now. So that's the reason for this video. The brother right here, he called me and said, look what's going on the news. I haven't been really paying attention to the news right now because I have personal things going on. I have business aspects going on. But the brother right here was like, hey, come down. People, what's going on TV right now. Let's get together. And that's what we're doing right now. So they go ahead and elaborate on what you were telling me earlier on what's going on TV right now. Because I have no clue. I haven't been paying, truth be told, I haven't been paying attention. So go ahead, elaborate.
So as of today, they brought in, or last night, they brought in the military police.
No, they didn't bring in the military. They brought in the what?
National Guard. National Guard.
Right.
Right, true. So they brought in the National Guards because people are looting stores, businesses that are owned by majority of the businesses. Not to say all businesses, but the majority of the businesses. If you look at 100, you look at the majority of them, who are they owned by? And who are they owned by, and how much money they have, how much net worth do they have, how much wealth do they have, how much wealth did they have before 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and 40 years ago. Those are the ones that are majority being looted. So now, after a day of them getting looted, 2 days of them getting looted, here comes the military police.
The National
Guards, because they're saying the people. Who are the people that are looting? Let's see if these people are looting. If they're millionaires that are looting. Let's see if they have $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year. The majority of them, how much do they earn every year? Now, these people looting, the majority of them looting. They want to call it looting, or just you could call it taking back from stuff that should have been theirs over the past hundreds of years, but through evasion of taxes, these propositions, bills, and laws that were passed to favor the rich. So in that case, it's like saying, I imagine I make 50 million a year and I know how to not pay any taxes. So guess what? I'm gonna pay no taxes. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's right to me. I would feel guilty to earn $50 million a year, no matter if I work 20 hours a day for 10 years.
What's that called? Starts with a G.
Greed.
Go ahead, continue.
I will feel guilty to not give back. I feel guilty to not give 10, 20, 30, 40% of my money. If I have 100 million, and I were to give 40 million in 1 year, I'm still left with $60 million.
That's a lot of money.
I would feel good to say,
one person.
Why am I giving 40 million even though I made 60
one
million
single family.
off all these poor people? I took their money from them, whatever way it was. So back to the National Guard coming in, I told brother, yeah, they're coming in now.
What year? But the way you started off the conversation was, this has been happening in the 40s, 50s, 60s. Let's continue from there.
So I said they're bringing the National Guards in because of the looting of the people stealing from these businesses, high-end businesses. But why did they bring the National Guards in the 40s, 50s, and 60s when the police were out of control? When the police were killing innocent people?
Still going on today.
Yeah.
This is why this situation is going on right now. So even though it was happening in the 40s, 50s, and 60s, we're in the what?
2020.
And it's still happening. This is why we're in the situation we are in today. Right or wrong?
Right.
Right. So, with that being said, the protesting, the marching, all that jazz, what has changed? What has changed?
Not too much.
Not a damn thing. We're still in the same situation that we were in the 40s and the 50s and the 60s and the 70s that we're in today. So, what do we have to do to make change? Dave, let me ask you that. What do we have to do to make change? Because marching, complaining, so on and so forth, that shit ain't happening. Signing petitions, worthless, fruitless. So what do we gotta do?
Few things. I think a couple of things we gotta do.
Go ahead. Elaborate.
Give the let it be a true democracy where everybody has a vote, everybody has a say, and everybody that makes a vote and a choice and a decision is counted fully, not just a minority amount of people overweighing the amount of choice versus all the others. And a lot of it's done through what? Business, money, wealth.
Okay, let me ask you this. So what gives the people right now who makes the decision making over us, what gives them power over us?
One of the things is the money.
The money. All right, so if we don't like the situation that's happening right now, right, how can we take that power from them? How can we take that power from them? What keeps them in power?
The money.
The money. So how are we going to take, so what you're basically saying is we need to take the money away from them and give it to us in order to take the power away from them, right?
In a sense, but most likely, yeah, majority of it, yes.
Right.
You can find the details, yeah, but the majority.
Well, the only reason why politicians and the corrupted government is making laws and regulations, and the only reason why they're in power is because what supports them?
Money.
The money. So if you want to take the power away from them, you got to take the money away from them. How are you going to take the money away from them? How are you going to take the money away from them?
Stop buying from them.
So that means you got to stop supporting them. How are you going to stop supporting them? You got to stop shopping at Walmart. You got to stop shopping at Costco. You got to stop shopping at Lowe's. You got to stop shopping at Home Depot, Target, all that jazz.
AutoZone,
all that jazz. The corporated owned companies. And you got to go back to the small business owner, which is the Latino owners, the African American owners, and the Native American owners. You got to support your own people. If you want to take the power out of the majority, the corrupted government, you want to take the power from them, you want to snatch that shit up, you got to stop supporting them. How are you going to stop supporting them? Take the dollar bill out of their pocket. You take it out of their pocket, where are you going to put it? Put it in Dave's pocket. Put it in my pocket. Put it in this brother's pocket. Put it in that sister's pocket. You build from there, we become the new corporations. They become the extinct corporation. Make sense? Yes or no?
Yeah, I just have. Where do the mom and pop restaurants? Where do they get their product from? Where did they get their product in the end from?
the
brother,
source,
Yeah.
wherever it may be. I think wherever it may be.
So isn't it going back still in a way?
well, no, not in a
It's
sense.
just
Okay,
less tax, I would think. Like they give it
if the sister wants to go ahead and turn around to the brother and show. So go ahead.
Yeah, I'm
Ask
just
your
saying.
question
Well,
again.
I don't know too much, but I'm just saying, what if the mom and pop, like, I'm pretty sure they get their produce from the same company,
The
where
corporation-
other corporations
Right.
get their product. So in
Right.
the end result, I feel like the money is still going to the same place.
Right. No.
But there are some mom and pop like farms, there are things like that where they grow their own.
You're
but
right.
I'm thinking the most, like, let's say a mom and pop 99 cent store, mom and pop own. I'm pretty sure that they go get it from like a distributor.
Right. No. The brother's right. But it's going to only last for so long.
Because by then they'll build up enough to have
Okay.
their own.
Exactly, because over time, as long as we support each other, we're going to become the vendors. We're
Just-
going to become the distributors.
Just like the masks, with all this stuff going on with COVID, who
Right.
started mass producing the masks over here in California? Who were the people mass producing them?
I don't know.
Last month, the majority.
Just regular
Yeah,
citizens
those
and
are people
Small
actually
mom and
selling
pops.
them, yeah.
Right.
Mom and
Oh,
pop.
they're making them, yeah, for sure, making them.
Right.
Producing
But
them real
I
quick.
did.
See a lot of corporate ones.
Right. But I did hear a story or a news report that said that the governor bought X amount of gloves from a company, right? Like, I don't know, in the billions. Later on, they found out who owned that company, which were some politicians, which were some senators. So they took advantage of the situation. They created this new company, charged the government billions of dollars, profited from it,
They should have just given it free. But America's a money, it's a money game out here.
Exactly.
How is
Exactly.
it? There's people over there supposedly looting, homeless people with goods that were stolen. You would think they would keep it all for themselves. See people passing by, don't even know,
Yep.
and just straight throw them products that they looted from a business, from a high-end store, and just throwing it to somebody else. A homeless man that could have sold it and made money and ate for days and weeks and months, just threw it at a stranger. Threw it at a stranger, real talk that we see.
Right,
That
so-
most people wouldn't even know because they don't want to show you that part. The other part that a lot of the homeless, the poor, poverty people have, that they don't care about a profit. That's not their main thing all the time.
Right. So basically, what the brother is saying is, you want to take the power from them, and this is non-violent. This is that would be a non-violent movement. It's called defense. Defense. How is it defense? Why is it defense? Because if you take the power away from them, who's gonna get mad? They are. The only reaction we could give is what? Defend ourselves.
Oh, exactly. That's exactly what happened today and yesterday. You took the power away from them because the people started looting their businesses,
Right.
taking that money away from them, and not only that, preventing people from going and shopping, especially with they barely opened up because of the COVID thing for 2 or 3 months.
Right.
They were opening up business this weekend, good
Barely,
weather.
yeah, for sure.
They were supposed to get a lot of people make thousands and thousands and millions of dollars, but people came and disrupted that.
Right.
Took away the stuff they were gonna sell and make a big time profit out of.
Right.
So now all of a sudden, National Guards come in all of a sudden. Now they're
On
coming
the order
in.
of who? On the order of who? Who ordered the National Guard to come in? Who did?
The United States. I would say the president, but they're all in it together.
Right. So just the government in general. The state.
But the National Guards didn't come in the 40s and 50s when the police were killing innocent people. They were unjustified, getting
That's true.
getting away with it in the 60s, in the
Back during
70s, in the
segregation.
80s. Why did they come in to police and to watch these police officers? Why didn't they come to keep an eye on them? Why didn't they come to make sure they're doing the right? There's parenting classes,
'Cause
right?
they didn't want to.
Parenting classes.
They didn't want
Parenting
to.
classes are for the adults. That sometimes we don't know how to act as parents. We have to get trained. They should have got trained.
And
A
then-
lot of them, not all of them, but those who are doing bad and misusing their power.
Go ahead, bud.
Lying.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
was
go ahead,
saying,
say
in Huntington Beach, they were protesting. They had guns, bro. In Huntington Beach, they had guns. There's been time where they've been
Rifles.
for white people. They've been protesting with guns inside of fucking government buildings,
buildings.
bro, and nothing.
Right.
Nothing happened. Nothing. There's
Right.
no tear gas for them.
So,
there's no fucking
what does that say?
nothing.
I mean, that's an eye opener, right?
Yeah.
Truth be told, it's an eye opener. What does that say?
They don't care. They don't care.
They don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit about it.
But they'll give a shit when we do it.
When it affects their money.
When
like
it
you
affects
said.
their money.
When
So
we do it.
So how we're gonna take back? Let's go back. Let's rewind. How we're gonna take the power? If we're so sick and tired of what's going on, if we're so sick and tired and disgusted of what's going on, how are we gonna fix it? Or what can we do to assist the problem? What keeps them in power? One, what do we establish? The money, right? Okay, so if the money keeps them in power, well then let's remove the money. How are we gonna remove the money? Stop supporting them. What does that mean? How can we stop supporting them? Stop shopping at their shops. Stop donating your money. Stop voting for these cats. That vote don't mean shit. Why are you gonna vote for people the same? Bro, we've been, Dave, have we not been hearing the same old song? Oh, change, change, change. I'm gonna bring change. Been hearing that shit since what? Since day one. Since they landed foot on this land. Been hearing the same old song. Let's change that song. How are we going to change that song? Take the power from them. How are we going to take the power from them? Take the money out of their pocket and put it in our pocket. How are we going to do that? Well, you know what? Go to OPP, go to the Facebook page, go to Instagram, and check that shit out, and you'll get more information. Dave, you want to say anything else? Brother, you want to say anything else? Sister, want to say anything else? Speak on it.
Check it out. Check OPP.
Operation Push and Pull. Think deeper. Playtime is over because that's what it's about. Why are people running amok right now?
Time is over.
Playtime is over, bro. Playtime, same as simple. Simple. It's not rocket science. Basic math. 2 and 2 is 4. That shit ain't 5. That shit ain't 3. It's not 2.5. That shit is 4.
Changes now. Changes now. Just make it happen. Whatever you want to do, you're part of the solution or part of the problem.
Exactly.
Chisel away at it.
That's it.
Let's do it.
We out. Big time is over.
Peace.
That's it.